So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous and follow us there. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, in the words of everybody ain't going, y'all, we have NBA YoungBoy affiliate Ben 10 shot in what appears to be a robbery gone wrong.
Four of them got shot last night in Houston.
And not so much as gone wrong, but from what we hear, he was put up to it by a certain individual who always seemed to be involved in mess but escapes. But from what we hear, he was put up to it by an individual, and then when things went down, the results of it was him being shot and the people who came with him leaving him. Can you imagine doing something for some?
How the fuck we all come over there together, but when something go down and shit, everybody just start running and shit like that. Like some motherfucking mice and some rats and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Roaches and shit. When you just turn the light on in the bathroom and all the rats start running like a motherfucker. You feel me? Like, them not the type of niggas that you need around you in your crew gang. I ain't gonna lie, folk. When shit go down, folk, where the fuck was you at, folk? Who was you at, folk? That's bad for business, gang.
One, and then get shot in the process, and those same people that are supposed to be there for you leaves you. But that seems to be what happened at a restaurant known as Confessions, located in Houston, Texas. And keep in mind, y'all, that everything you hear here is alleged because we wasn't there, but these are just rumors floating around social media. Now, before we even get into it, for all the YNs out there, please let this be a valuable lesson that everybody ain't playing with y'all. Everybody ain't going how y'all think, and it don't matter who you are or who you are affiliated with. Nobody is scared. You can do all those mean faces, showing guns in your videos and pictures, opening your eyes wide while you talk loud and aggressive, but understand that the same way you feel tough, there's someone that feels just as tough, or maybe even tougher. And if you play with them the wrong way, they're going to show you. And it seems like Ben 10 was shown. Now, Ben 10 has a reputation of being associated with NBA YoungBoy, so of course, automatically they have this stigma that they are demons, and probably think that all that breeds fear. But life has a weird way of working and showing you. In this case, many people are wondering what happened to Ben 10 and why in the world was he shot. The second question is, why would Ben 10, who is a Louisiana native, have issues with a Detroit rapper? What's the correlation? Well, allegedly, J Prince Jr. is said to have involvement, indicating that the reason Ben 10 attacked All-Star JR along with others is because J Prince Jr. allegedly instructed Ben 10 to attack All-Star JR over a dispute that they had over All-Star JR's baby mother. Yes,
oh my god, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hearing this shit, fool. We always fighting for the bitch, man. I'm tired of this shit. Cause if one of them die or both of them, one of them die and one go to jail, or both of them just die, nigga, she gonna be fucking other niggas, folks. Why the fuck do we gotta fight for them? Oh my god, folks. That shit really pissed me off, gang. I ain't gonna lie, folks. We gotta stop doing this shit, folks. And then, like, you being 10, you got J Prince in Houston, which you talking about something. He wanted you to go do something, check somebody else because for a baby mama, nigga? What?
Another situation involving men getting into it and nearly losing their life over a female. Actually, when you think about it, Ben 10 was shot over a girl that don't even got anything to do with him, if this is in fact true. Now, never in my life have I heard of a man getting shot over some coochie he not even smashing. Crazy. But we're going to get into everything. There's been a video released showing the moments everything went down, and according to Detroit Hits, who is a big platform when it comes to the Detroit scene, especially involving very incriminating information, they would state that allegedly, after All-Star JR was attacked, he would not only shoot Ben 10, but allegedly stood over him as well after they tried taking his chain. Crazy. But y'all hit that after All-Star JR was attacked, he would not only shoot Ben 10, but allegedly stood over him as well after they tried taking his chain.
That's why that motherfucker said multiple shots, boy. Damn. You tried to take a nigga chain and he got stood over?
Crazy. But y'all hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm, hype and like, and if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
Damn. That's him right there, ain't it?
Wow.
So that shit like his hair.
Parents of children who play Roblox. If your child was sexually exploited, abused, or pressured to share explicit content by someone they met on...
The police said that he was shooting randomly. According to my sources, he got up and got active. Like Rapper B got active and he stood over. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rapper B stood over, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly Ben 10. This is just according to my sources. I'm in a whole nother state.
Now the video you just seen was guys attacking All-Star JR and what appears to be them trying to get the chain off. Now from what we know, they did all that and didn't even get the chain on top
Goofy
of someone
shit.
getting
I ain't
shot
gonna
in the
lie,
process.
fool. He might beat that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all try to rob me and I ain't even got nothing, but I'm still shooting shit. But I ain't gonna lie. You know, in some state, if that motherfucker running this, if somebody that tried to rob you and they running this shit and you still shooting them, I ain't gonna lie. Your ass gonna get some charges for that, which is dumb as shit. But I ain't gonna lie, fool. What nigga stood over there?
That someone being Ben 10. Now let's get into the backstory according to Detroit Hits and what they saying transpired. According to their story in regards to the incident, they would state, quote, allegedly, J Prince Jr. messes with All-Star JR BM and be sneak dissing him. J Prince seen All-Star JR at a restaurant and sent NBA Ben 10 to rob him, and that's when JR shot him. Then in the next slide, they would state, quote, this the full story. J Prince Jr. put his hands on All-Star JR kids, and All-Star JR was pressing him about it, and J Prince Jr. told All-Star that when he sees him, it's up. J Prince got the drop on All-Star and went up there with Ben 10 and other Mob Tie members, and they started to jumping on him and attempted to pistol whip him, but JR got a hold of their gun and started shooting and stood over Ben 10 while all Mob Ties members ran.
2 people were critically injured during a shooting inside Confessions on Kirby
That ain't
Drive.
Ben right there.
According to the Houston Police Department, a physical altercation broke out after a group attempted to take a man's chains. Police say the man was beaten by several people before pulling out a gun and firing, striking 2 individuals. But it is not known if they were bystanders or were part of the altercation. One victim, believed to be in his late 20s, was shot multiple times in the torso. Another, believed to be in his mid-20s, was shot several times in his arms and legs. Both were transported to hospitals in
I
very
would have
critical
emptied a whole
condition.
clip on your ass.
Police say one of the victims ran from Confessions and was later found in a nearby parking garage. The gunman fled the scene on foot.
Now, it's one thing to put your hands on somebody's kids, which is crazy, but it's another thing to put your hands on somebody's kids, and when they press you about putting your hands on their kids, you tell them it's up, as if you didn't just put your hands on their children.
Yeah.
Not to mention, why in the world would the mother even allow someone other than his father to put his hands on their child?
Yeah.
So it's just weird all across the board. And the way J Prince
You
Jr.
gotta watch
moves,
these
and how they
bitches, man.
always
You gotta be watching who you sleeping with. Like, I ain't gonna lie. All pussy ain't good pussy, you know what I'm saying? So like, I ain't gonna lie, folks. If she letting the shit happen, but now you just now saying about him to the father and shit, like weirdo bitch.
emphasizing morals, values, and principles and code of conduct, you would think he would know better than to put his hands on somebody else's children. What part of the moral code is that? But also, here's a video of J Prince Jr. and All-Star JR's baby mother. As it said, he was taking slick shots at All-Star JR as well in this video. Y'all check this out.
I want him to know that you won't go to $1 million. Hey, man, he a cheater, y'all. Oh. That's my nigga, she made it. Oh. Hey, you are. She made it. Trust the process. Hey, man, I'm glad you left her alone. Oh, I'm glad y'all had differences. Because I'm the difference now.
That's his baby
Trust the
mama?
process.
Now, I don't know what it is about Houston, but clearly Mob Ties and them got a strong hold on something out there. We've been hearing the rumors that between J Prince Sr. and his reputation, along with allegedly having certain people on payroll, it seemed like those rumors are getting more and more accurate. And you don't even have to believe it. All you have to do is notice a pattern that appears within these rappers, rest in peace Takeoff, jewelers, rest in peace Duke, But there's patterns of things that happen out there, and it seems to always involve certain people or certain someone, and nothing ever happens. But on top of that, it seemed like that certain someone in a certain group of people never seem to get charged or caught up for anything. Pretty interesting. And keep in mind, all of this is alleged. And once again, this is all rumors and hearsay.
You know they gotta be working with the
plastered all
police
over
and
social
shit in
media.
there.
But if you notice certain patterns in which things happen, then you see exactly what I'm saying as well. Now, we're not sure how true it is, but we do know that J. Prince Jr. has a history of messing with other guys' women and also throwing shade at their men. This isn't the first time he has been on camera with a woman doing what we've seen him do in that video as well, throwing shade at whatever men that she's been with prior to him. This also isn't the first time we hear that he
Is he tender too? Like, all these niggas should be tender, gang.
instructed someone to do something to someone, and the end result is someone getting shot or badly injured in some way, shape, or form. So one thing I would say, y'all, if you're a rapper or anybody at this point going to Houston, be careful. Too much has been going on, too much rumors of alleged things happening, and too much of the same people being involved.
Excuse me, sir, how old